Hello and welcome. In today's task, 2.5 animations and transitions, we'll look at the different options you have to create movement in your slides presentation. You'll open and use the file that's attached called sample, and the other videos are there for your reference. Okay, so this is a practice session. We want to create movement in a presentation because it's the kind of thing that engages your audience and makes your presentation work maybe at that next level. So we want to add transitions today. We want to add animations and different settings and animations and autoplay. We'll test all of that. All right. So getting into the motion menu is pretty simple. We can go to the view menu and click on view and then click on motion, and there it comes. We'll also be able to close that motion menu by simply Xing it out. Understanding this motion menu, there's two main areas. First is this top part is for the transitions. The bottom part is then object animations. You can also get to the movement menu through the toolbar icon up there for transition. Just click on that and it will open up the motion menu. Well, the question becomes, which transition do you want to use? I've been using fade in this presentation, but there are 7 different kinds. Whatever one you pick, I would strongly urge you to keep one animation for the whole presentation. The way to do that is to go and then just click on apply to all slides. And while we're looking at it here, I would urge you to use something between medium and fast for your transitions. Not too fast, but just enough that it doesn't get boring and slow. All right, so for animations, which are objects like pictures and text boxes, there are some options for you. Option one would be to right click on the item. So I've got a picture of a coyote here. I click on it, right click, it opens up my menu here, and then I come down and I select animate, and here's my options. Now, when you click animate, it it does install an animation. So it's already there once you click animate. It defaults to appear and it defaults to on click and it defaults actually to the middle speed here. Again, go medium to fast. So option one, it allows us to pick which movement. All right. So it defaults to appear, but you actually have 15 different kinds of movements that you can choose from. The second option then becomes which action will trigger that movement. And it defaults to on click. So if you manually want to advance in your sequence of movements, you can just click it one at a time. The other one here is after previous, which will engage a animation immediately after the previous one. This creates like an autoplay effect. And I've seen students do wonderful work with this. It's almost like watching a movie because I don't have to click anything, it just plays. The other option here is with previous, and that is used if you want something to happen at the same time as something else. Revealing text one line at a time is a neat feature, and it's done by clicking on the by paragraph option in animation. Now, you may need to scroll down a little bit to get to that, but it's there. Just scroll down and click on by paragraph, and you'll get that one line at a time effect. All right, so I've got 3 objects here. The first one is the coyote picture. I'm gonna zoom in and zoom out on autoplay. So I'm not gonna touch it. There it is, and there it goes. That was it, real quick. The next one here is an arrow. I've got 3 animations coming. Let's raise it up from the bottom. Let's spin it one time, and let's take it out through the top. Those were all by click. Here we have a text box, and I have done by paragraph. So I'm gonna advance it one line at a time, and it has a great effect. When it's time to evaluate your skill level, we're really asking, do your movements add to the quality and effectiveness of your overall presentation? At the proficient level, both types of movements are there. Transitions use one type of movement applied to all slides, and animations support effective communication. It works, it looks good. At the exceeds level, you have all that plus some autoplay. And at the highest level, you've got everything at the artistic level of timing and coordination. It just looks fantastic. At the approaching level, if any movements cause confusion or distraction from the presentation, that would indicate a need for a little bit more practice and some adjustments. But I'm sure everyone will do just fine with it. Try to get into that proficient range or better, and good luck on your next project.